right, now we're gonna check out this place, Game Haven. I saw a little bit of Blu-rays and DVDs, so let's check it out. So we just came by this random video game store, and they have Blu-rays, a whole line of Blu-rays. I already see something I want. Little thing. So who directed this? Sam Raimi, Drag Me to Hell. Very nice. Oh, there's a hole.
Thank you for calling Game Haven. Jeremy speaking. What up? Tomorrow? No. No, we close every holiday, sorry. Sorry, which one? Oh, Scott Pilgrim. Biggest version of that, the complete edition. I don't have the regular or the plastic. Well, the regular ones sell for like $59. It's just
We found this weird PlayStation Blu-ray. I wonder what this is. Interesting. Do you think it's worth it? I don't know.
What is it, like a movie?
No, it's like a, maybe like a,
Yeah.
like,
Why you look at trials?
there's another one, PlayStation Beyond. Oh, Blu-ray. This is another PlayStation.
What are these?
Yeah, I think these like demo discs. Because the
like,
PlayStation was also a DVD and Blu-ray player, so I think these came with it.
some kind of tutorial?
No, just like, hey, we have, what's it called? This can play movies. Did you know that? And they show like the trailers or something.
They dated? Like,
Yeah, this is from like 2005, 2006.
why would you need it?
I don't know. They're like a little capsule of history, you know? There's a huge selection, but I picked up a few things. All right, we're out to Game Haven. Random little spot, huh? What do you think?
Game Haven.
Yeah, a little stuffy, but it's okay.
Game safe haven.
Well, it's quite stuffy in there, but you know, nice, decent prices. $4 Blu-rays. Got 7 Blu-rays. Got some Sam Raimi stuff, you know. So pretty good start to the day. Off to Cinema One. We're here again at the Lime Ridge Mall because Cinema One is having their 30th year anniversary sale. So I don't really know what sale's going on. So let's hope that we can find something cool. Hopefully it's worth the trip. All right, next to the Best Buy Mobile is the Cinema One. Now, they didn't say exactly what percentage is off, but I'm hoping it's a decent percentage because we made it all the way here. So yeah, all of these have been updated to $4, $19. Yeah, under 20 bucks, it's not bad. Oh god.
What's that?
Minions.
Okay, you browse or whatever you're doing. I'm going to see if there's something.
Yeah, sure. Hudson County. Okay. Very nice. But see, there's some things that's like this. Day of the Dead, I get this in a heartbeat, 19 bucks. But what if it's a 4K, you know? I'm tempted with this though. The Burning. I heard good things about this. Then the Candyman sequels. Yeah. Like this one is getting a 4K remaster, so holding off on that. There's a big box set. I just want one movie. I just want one movie though. The one with the David Cronenberg one.
The other one, 70s.
70s and the 80s. The one with guys.
70s is hell.
Indubitably. What's that movie called? Jurassic Park. Not Gilbert Gottfried. What am I saying?
So many of them.
You're worried about making the dinosaur. You should have thought about whether you should. What's that? Who's the guy name? He's in. Wow, really? You don't know? I thought that was Stevie Wonder. No, I said at a glance. Snoop Dogg. Bones. Unleash the dog. That's fine. Oh, there's a steelbook. Battle Beyond Stars.
Have you seen that James Webb?
All right, we are back in the safety and security of our homes. I crashed. I was pretty tired. I woke up hella early to drive the 2 hours just to get there. 403, the highway was absolutely insane. 3 car accidents and 2 construction sites. Absolutely terrible. But I was able to get there. So overall, I would say it was pretty successful. First stop of the day, stopped over at a Tim Hortons, and I looked over and I said, hey, this is this place called Gamers Heaven, Game Haven. And I remember someone telling me that Video Games Plus had Blu-rays. So I'm like, you know what? I'll take the chance. I'll go over to this random place, Games Haven. And funnily enough, a whole stack I showed you, it wasn't a it wasn't a selection. It was just some guy got a mound of DVDs and Blu-rays and just plopped them on the side. So there was stacks and stacks and stacks. I had to go through them, get on my knees. Yeah, but it was worth it for that hunt because I actually did get a few things. Now, the guy said that he bought it bulk from this place called Movie Junkies, and they closed down, like, I think a couple years ago. So, yeah, so let's take a look at that. I got 7 Blu-rays. They were $4.99, so $5 each, which is, I guess, normal for discounted Blu-rays, for used Blu-rays. But I did get 7 things, and I'll show you. Some of them are actually still brand new in the cellophane. So starting off with, there's a movie that I haven't seen yet, and it's in the DC universe, and that is Wonder Woman. Now, I've heard mixed things about it. I heard, superhero fans really enjoy this film, and, online critics don't. So you can take it I'll take it with a grain of salt, because when I first saw Batman v Superman in the theaters, I actually quite enjoyed it. Again, I was like 16, so that could have been another reason. But this sounds interesting. It takes place during World War I. I'm excited to see some, like battle scenes or whatever. And I heard that this is actually a decent movie. The sequel itself was terrible, I've heard. But Wonder Woman 1 on Blu-ray for $4.99. You can't really beat that. I think Chris Pine is in this too, right? But it's weird. It has this thing. It's like DVD Express, penalty if removed. So will this play on my player? I don't know. But we'll check it out. Wonder Woman on Blu-ray, $4.99. Next pickup is a sealed Blu-ray. A movie that I haven't seen since the theaters, that I don't really remember watching it, but Ava Green is in it, and you really can't go wrong with that. And that is the sequel to 300, and that is 302, 300 Rise of an Empire, or yeah, Rise of an Empire. Again, a movie I don't really remember much about. I remember Ava Green's in it. She's very seductive, let's say. So that was very interesting. Rise of an Empire takes place after 300. Comes with special features and stuff like that. It's brand new in the cellophane. You know, I was holding off on getting this. I'm like, for $4.99, brand new. Maybe it'll come with a digital code. Who knows? But yeah, so 300 Rise of an Empire. You fight harder than you fuck. Next is a movie with the slipcover, and that has passed me by. I was actually working at the theaters when this came out, and I know there's a 4K of this, but for $4.99 with the slipcover, I thought I'd check it out because this is a modern film, so I don't know how well it's going to look translated to 4K. And that is Jason Statham's The Meg, a movie I really don't know much about. I know this is based on a book, but you know, I just love me some Jason Statham, and with a slipcover and a digital code that's actually still in here, so that's very nice. The Meg on Blu-ray. Dive into the special features, creating the beast, and chomp on this, the making of The Meg. So yeah, a movie I really don't know much about. I guess it's a big shark movie. We're in the month of we're in the summer months. We're in August right now, so I thought this would be the perfect time to watch a giant shark movie, because I feel like these type of stories are only like told through really low budget Asylum Walmart DVD movies. So when they get a big budget for this type of storytelling, I'm intrigued. So The Meg on Blu-ray. Then I got this movie, another movie with a slipcover, still brand new, and it is called A Monster Calls. Another movie I haven't seen yet, but the Rotten Tomatoes score sounded very interesting. Like it literally says over here, fresh Rotten Tomatoes, and then I searched it up. It said it had like the average is like a 7, 8. It's like an 87% on Rotten Tomatoes. You know, I take Rotten Tomatoes scores with a grain of salt, because you never know sometimes. Because when it says it's fresh, it means that it's above 50%. So it could be anywhere from 50% to 100%. But yeah, so A Monster Calls, a really good cast. You know, Felicity Jones, Sigourney Weaver, Liam Neeson, Lewis McDougall comes with a nice looking slipcover, still sealed with the digital code. Who knows if it'll work or not, but I'm intrigued. I am very intrigued. I'm open to trying out new movies, and you know, a blind buy, brand new with a slipcover, you can't really go wrong with that. A Monster Calls on Blu-ray. Next is a movie that I haven't seen since I saw it in theaters, and I actually didn't mind it. One of Bruce Willis's last decent action film, I would say. And I've been seeing it. I've been seeing the clips on YouTube Shorts. I'm like, you know what? I want to give this movie a rewatch, and that is 2018's Death Wish. This is the Death Wish remake. I was hoping that we get a sequel to this, but again, Bruce Willis retired. And what's crazy is that when you open this, it actually has the receipt from when this guy ordered it from Movie Junkie in 2019. You got this for $9.99. I was able to get it for $4.99. So 3 years of inflation. So Death Wish. I remember there being a lot of really good kills. Now, is this made by the people who made John Wick? No, I don't think so. But it was directed by Eli Roth, which I did not know. So that sounds interesting. I'm excited to give this a rewatch again. You know, in the light of everything of the past year of Bruce Willis stepping down from acting due to all those kind of things. So I'm excited to give this a rewatch. Death Wish on Blu-ray for $4.99. Can't beat that. And then I got the Sam Raimi film that actually passed me by that I haven't seen yet. This is the unrated director's cut of Drag Me to Hell. I actually heard really good things about this, so I'm very excited to get into this. What's it called? The synopsis doesn't sound too intriguing, but I think it's trying to just, get to the plot to where you can do all the Sam Raimi-isms. Basically about a lady who evicts an old lady, and then the old lady puts like a curse on her. So it sounds weird. It sounds interesting. It sounds like Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2022. But I'm guessing this is a whole lot better, obviously. And it was written by Sam Raimi and Ivan Raimi, so that sounds interesting. 2 versions of the movie, the unrated and theatrical. Let me know down below, have you watched this movie? Have you seen both cuts? Which one is better? Because this will be a first-time watch for me for the month of October, so that is very exciting. I'm slowly adding to my Halloween releases, or my my spooky movie month. Obviously October, because Noirvember is coming up, and then you got spooky movie October. No, October is first, and then November, and then December is Christmas movie. And I got a few Christmas movies that I'm excited to check out. But first off, Drag Me to Hell on Blu-ray, $4.99. Next is apparently another Sam Raimi film. I didn't know this, and I kind of regret it because I think it's maybe it's on Disney Plus. But this is from the Disney actual club, Disney Club, whatever, and that is Oz the Great and Powerful, with the little snap case, which I don't really care for. But this is the last Sam Raimi. This is the last movie Sam Raimi directed before recently directing Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. So this will be very interesting. It'll be very awkward seeing James Franco, but it's whatever. You know, I think Danny Elfman does the music for this. Mila Kunis is in this, so I'm intrigued. You know, I really do love The Wizard of Oz, and this is a prequel, so I am very interested in seeing what this takes place, because it's a Sam Raimi Disney film, so I can't even imagine what this is like. So yeah, because it says the Disney Rewards thing, so I think this was the website exclusive thing. Like I know a lot of people have that Disney online thing where you pay a subscription and you're able to get unreleased movies on physical media. I think, I have no idea, but yeah, that was the those were the pickups from that little Game Haven. Got 7 Blu-rays, a couple of the slipcover, a couple brand new, so that's very interesting. But this is the main event. These were the 4K pickups that I got for the what's it called, the Cinema One sale, because they were having their 30th anniversary sale. Was it the best deals? No, not really. What I noticed was that they would increase the listed MSRP price and then put it down to usually what it is normal retail, or maybe a little bit below. But I wasn't blown away with the prices. But you know, some of the movies that I was able to, you know, finally pull the trigger on, all of these movies are either $15, $19, $26. I did get a $38 film, which I think I kind of regret now, but it's whatever, you know. My brother really likes that movie. But anyways, let's get it started. First off, I pulled the trigger on Star Wars Force Awakens. I have all of the Star Wars, I have most of the Star Wars 4Ks. I have the original trilogy, and then I have the last one, Rise of Skywalker, on 4K with the slipcover. So for $19, get the Force Awakens with the slipcover. I actually do quite enjoy this film. You know, I know obviously this is on Disney Plus, but I'm not gonna get Last Jedi. But I kind of want the prequels. But again, the prequels are like, I'd probably want to get the first one and the last one. But anyways, the Force Awakens 4K slipcover. I'm very excited to get into this. I don't know if the quality is any good, but judging by previous, you know, these Disney 4Ks that have actually quite impressed me a lot, I am decently excited for this. I heard Last Jedi wasn't that well of a 4K, so I don't know. But I do love me some Force Awakens with a decent condition slipcover. Add it to the Star Wars stack. Next is a movie that, one of my favorite movies. I used to watch this as a kid all the time. Who can take a sunrise? The Candyman can. And that is Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I haven't seen the 4K. I know this came out last year, and I heard fantastic things about this. So I need to get this and the Wizard of Oz. They had the Wizard of Oz on 4K, no slipcover, for like $38. I'm like, do I really want to spend that much money now? So yeah, there was also a few other movies that I wanted to get on 4K. They had Argo, they had Mother that I was really interested. They had the D-Day documentary that I was really wanting to get, but for $26, no slipcover. I feel like I can get that cheaper on Amazon sometime nearing, because we're almost near. We're a few months away from, like 4 months away from November, from Black Friday. So who knows the deals that are coming out. So yeah, I'm very excited to give Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory a rewatch on 4K. Very excited. This is the 50th anniversary edition. I haven't really been seeing that one with the sticker, so that's very interesting. But a very nice looking slipcover. No French, thankfully. So that is a big deal for me. So that's why I pulled the trigger, because I think the one at Walmart has French on it. So, but yeah, so the 50th anniversary, your golden ticket. Is there a golden ticket inside this? I don't know. I've heard fantastic things about the 4K transfer. So boom. I heard HDR Dolby Vision at its finest. So boom. Actually, I don't even think this has HDR Dolby Vision. It says 4K. It doesn't say. There's Dolby Atmos audio. There's Dolby audio. Yeah, I don't think this has. Interesting. Hopefully the colors look good. Next is a movie that I got for $14.99, I think, and that is Ridley Scott's American Gangster. Now this does come with the extended cut, which I am interested in watching. I recently watched this for the first time, not recently, but a few months ago on Amazon Prime, the 4K stream. That looked pretty good, so I'm interested to see what this 4K Blu-ray would look like. I've been holding it off because it was around $19-20 in Sunrise Records, and for $14.99, I thought I'd pull the trigger on that. So yeah, American Gangster, pretty good, pretty decent movie, you know. I've kind of been, you know, putting off those later Ridley Scott films, but you know, they actually, you know, serve us well. I need to get this movie, and then I need to get, what's it called, Black Hawk Down I need to get, but I'm looking for that slipcover though, because I heard fantastic things about that. I have the Blu-ray, so I'm in no rush, but it looks intriguing. But yeah, Russell Crowe, Denzel Washington, American Gangster, based on true events. So yeah, American Gangster with the slipcover too, so that's nice. Next is a Coen Brothers movie that I've been really holding off on because I've been, you know, collecting more Coen Brothers things because they're true inspiration. You know, two brothers, one's a writer, one's a director. Joined forces. I recently watched Blood Simple and Miller's Crossing, and those films were fantastic. So I thought I might as well pick up, I think, one of the most famous Coen Brothers films, and that is the 20th anniversary edition, no slipcover though, of The Big Lebowski for $16.99. Thought I'd pull the trigger. You know, a lot of people really love this film. My friend really likes this film, so I'm very excited to get into this. You know, because not knowing that this was from the Coen Brothers films for the past like 10 years, I thought this was like a silly stoner comedy film because I've seen it referenced in those friend groups. But, you know, now being a more cinephile and, you know, really enjoying Coen Brothers things and realizing that this was made by the Coen Brothers, really, I never knew that. So I'm very intrigued. I heard this is a funny movie. The writing has to be fantastic, so I am very excited with HDR. So no slipcover, unfortunately, but, you know, brand new for $16. You can't really go wrong with that. The Big Lebowski. Next is a movie I got for $24, so a bit more than what I was wanting to spend. But, you know, I recently got Gladiator, and I told you about the 2-pack that I was holding off on. And because that was $16 with the slipcover. This does not come with a slipcover, but I thought I might as well pull the trigger on it. Not my favorite movie, but I know my dad really likes this film, and I have the VHS copy of it. And that is Mel Gibson's Braveheart. You can take my 4Ks, but you can't take my freedom. You know, I recently watched the History Buffs film on it. It was like, this is a very romanticized, like, well, there's a lot of, it's a movie. It's not, if you're expecting to get the real tale of William Wallace, you're not gonna get that. But it's whatever. It's a Hollywood movie directed by Mel Gibson. What are you gonna expect? But yeah, so I remember being very sad because this takes you through all emotions. This is a great action film. Great, you know, a lot of really nice historical, like, it's not very historically accurate, but like things like you can see like open plains and stuff like that. I really love those type of things. And this one, I won a bunch of Oscars, right? 5 Academy Awards, including Best Picture. So I'm excited to get into that. Mel Gibson in Braveheart. I love me some Mel Gibson. You know, he's a really good actor. So, or he's a pretty good actor, you know. But so I'm excited to get into that. And then the last pickup of the day, I kind of regret getting this because this is like $38, which in the hindsight, with no slipcover, I probably could have gotten it on a sale. But the heat of the moment, I spent less than $200 on this entire haul, and that is the Arrow. I finally have. If you saw my hunting movie collection battle over at 4KD Ray's channel, I wasn't able to answer this question, and it was show your best Arrow video title. I don't have any Arrow videos until today because they were having a sale. There was a bunch I kind of wanted to get. I wanted to get Mallrats, I wanted to get Ringu, I wanted to get Reanimator, but for $32, I was like, they're decent prices, but I'm like, I want to get the 4Ks. I want to focus on getting 4Ks. If I want to get standard Blu-rays, I'll probably get them for cheaper, but Yeah, anyways, I did a review of this because I rented the 4K and I really enjoyed it, but it's like, do I want it in my collection? And I actually really enjoyed it, and I wanted to show my brother because I wasn't able to show my brother last time because he was busy. I'm like, you know what? You know, we got 2 jobs. we can work something out, and that is RoboCop on 4K Blu-ray, the Arrow video. This is just the basic plain, no slip, no box, no steel, because the steelbook, the box version was $64, the steelbook was $55, and this was $38. So I thought, you know what, it's whatever. I was either tempted to get this or American Werewolf in London, and I don't know whether if I should have gotten American Werewolf in London or this, but you know, I've heard really good things about it. This was my brother said this is one of his favorite movies of all time, so I thought I'd pull the trigger and get that. So yeah, those were the pickups of the day. What's it? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 4Ks, 7 Blu-rays. Overall, I would say it was worth the trip down to Hamilton, Burlington, and pick up some goodies. So those are the pickups of the day. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I want to say thank you for 800 subscribers. I really appreciate all of you. And yeah, so if you enjoyed this longer form of content, let me know down below and like that video. So please, if you enjoyed this video and you want to see other videos, I have a whole playlist of my Blu-ray videos. I do hunting reviews, all those kind of things. So if you're a fan of physical media, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I do everything from Blu-ray reviews to hunting videos to unboxings. I do NECA figure reviews and all that kind of thing. So if that intrigues you, I'm also Canadian because, you know, here in Canada, we have a whole different type of selection. It is a lot hard to get things, and obviously we've got to spend a pretty penny just to collect these. So, you know, when you're Canadian and you're a collector, you're a die-hard collector. So yeah, if that intrigues you, please make sure to subscribe and hit that bell notification so you know whenever I upload next. Thank you so much for watching another video of mine. I am Mason from the Mock Buzzer YouTube channel. Please have yourself a good day, night, evening, afternoon, morning, whenever you're watching this. Please stay safe and God bless. Peace, cheers, and long live physical media. See you guys.